Captain Falcon up in here. What's going on, bro? He says casual fan yet is biased towards CR7 and Man United. What do you want from me, bro? What do you want from me? Ronaldo's the GOAT. United's the best team in the world. What do you want from me, man? Hold on. I'm still setting this up, but you guys know the drill by now. Madrid versus City. Hopefully this will actually be a good game because I kind of have a feeling that, like, you'd think it'd be a nice high-scoring game. Like, I'd like to predict obviously I want to see a Madrid W, but I really don't know in terms of a score prediction. I could just see like a really dull 1-1, but I'd like to think we're going to see like a 3-2 type of game. Cole, what's going on, man? Hello, Madrid up in here. Counter debate, what's going on, boys? Good to see you up in here. If you haven't already, smash the like button on the stream. Let's see if we can run the likes up early. Real Madrid starting lineup. Courtois in net. Carreras, Rudiger, Asensio, Valverde, right back. Dude, I want to see Valverde in the Prem so bad. Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Ceballos, Vinny Jr., Gonzalo, and Rodrigo. No Mbappe, bro. Where's Mbappe? He's on the bench. Why is Mbappe on the bench? David, what's up, bro? Dude, huge W for Copenhagen early. What a game that was. 90th minute, getting the job done. Yeah, vote on the poll. Give me the predictions for this game. And tell me why Mbappe's out, if anybody knows. Football is life. What's going on, bro? 4-3 would be crazy. 2-1 Madrid. He says, yo, Troy, what's up, man? It's been a long time. Glad to be back. My semester just ended, and I'm ready to eat, sleep, football, and repeat, dude. That's what we like to hear, man. Just around Christmas time as well. It's perfect time. Donnarumma, O'Reilly, Vardiol. Dude, I didn't realize that Vardiol, City bought Vardiol for like 80-90 million. I was looking at like the highest transfers of all time, and Vardiol's like way up there. I don't know if he was quite top 10. I swear he's like top 15. Dave, what's up, man? He says, isn't he injured? I mean, he's on the bench. Maybe he's slightly injured. I don't know exactly what's going on. KLM fan, what's going on, man? Foot injury, and he missed his training yesterday. Okay, well, there you go. No Endrick, though? Like, any actual, like, Madrid fans in the chat, tell me, like, what's really been going on, because I don't really watch a lot of the league, I will be honest with you. The only time I watch Madrid is in the Champions League. No, what's going on with Endrick? Why am I, the only time I see him is pictures of him on social media crying on the bench. John, what's going on, man? I'm watching Real City and was it Bilbao PSG? Dude, you know what else I actually think the second best game is Benfica Napoli. I want to throw that game on as well. Both teams to score, Leverkusen versus Newcastle. I could see that. That game definitely seems like a 2-1. Mbappe is not starting for Real Madrid against Manchester City because of his knee discomfort and a fractured finger. What? Somebody said his foot, and now counter debate telling me knee discomfort and a fractured finger. Bro, our lineup, I don't know how to feel about it. Rice and Timber resting, Calafiori and Saka not starting, awesome, but the Norgard and center back and no Eze starting is mad. I haven't even seen what's going on with Arsenal. Keep me updated on the scores of the rest of the games as well, because I really just am paying attention to Madrid City. And not only that, I forgot to start the timer, so bit of a clown for that, but I'll start it, and it's not actually going to be right. It's going to be about a minute 30 seconds behind. Oh, shit. Criminal giveaway there. Vinny Jr. Can he take advantage of it? Tried to slide one through. That was never on. Wasted opportunity by Vinny Jr. They do well to win it back. He goes down in the box, and the referee gives an early penalty. Was that Matias Nunez who gave that away? Early penalty for Real Madrid, right inside 2 minutes. I don't know. I want to see the replay on this. You never know with Vinny. He might be diving. Oh, actually, he sent him for a hot dog, and it's 100% a penalty. He clipped him. But is it outside the box, though? It looks outside the box. I think this is going to end up being a free kick. Liam, what's going on, man? A Dolphin up in here. Prediction? I feel like it's going to be a 1-1, like a dull 1-1, but I'm hoping it's going to be like a high-scoring 3-2. That would be more ideal. I just feel like with these big matchups, everybody expects like such a super entertaining game, and then it just ends up disappointing. But then sometimes it's a banging game. You never know, really. And Sean Remy Sancho says, I'm not even ready to leave to the bar. Well, I don't think this is going to end up being a penalty. No, they've already made the decision. It is going to be a free kick. Zubamendi not resting player who needs it bad. Yeah, dude, Zubamendi's actually been a solid signing for you guys. I honestly didn't think he was going to be as good as he has been. Salah or Slot Ray, what's going on, man, dude? I'm behind Salah. That Salah Carragher shit is so crazy. Like Carragher is such a like just like a petty bastard. Salah said like one little thing about just responding about Carragher going in on him, and then Carragher just has to like, oh, Valverde, oh my goodness, that was close. Holy shit, that was close. Was it off Foden on the ground? Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, Carragher is just like being so over the top and like disrespecting Salah for literally no reason. And Salah's honestly right. He has been thrown under the bus. Oh, wow. City trying to counter here. Madrid busting their ass to get back. But if Salah does leave Liverpool, I hope he goes to Syria, honestly. I think that would be cool to see him at like Juventus or something, or maybe goes back to Roma. But I feel like he's probably going to end up going to Saudi, because they probably would offer him just disgusting money. Oh, Cherky through his legs. Dispossessed, though. Jamie said he was sorry and loves Salah on Sky today after Mika pulled him up on air. Pulled Salah up? Dude, I honestly don't even understand why he, like, is a pundit and, like, is a lot, like, just still, like, accepted in the media after he literally assaulted a little girl. But Greenwood's not allowed to play for England, though. Oh my goodness, O'Reilly ball into the box. Could have been dangerous, but Madrid going the other way, and they're getting numbers forward here. Go on, Rodrigo. Tons of space to run into. Early cross. Donnarumma coming out for it. That's honestly one of the nicest crosses I've ever seen. Vinicius goes for the dink, and it's gone wide. That was such a nice cross from Rodrigo. Holy shit. Perfectly weighted. Ridiculous. David, man, on TikTok. Yeah, that was a very good win for us. I'm proud. Dude, I need to see back the highlights of the game. I was kind of just looking at the score on my score app and was in disbelief because they were up 1-0, they made it 1-1, and then did it go 2-1, 2-2, and then they won it in the 90th? Mika pulled Jamie up, I think it was on Sky or CBS. I'm gonna need to see that. Big Meeks being class. You know what I respect about Meeks? You know, he doesn't necessarily have like, I feel like the greatest footballing take sometimes, but he does keep it real. That's what you need on those type of shows. Just somebody in there who's just going to keep it real. Top sis of fraud. What's going on, man? At least you get to happy all week with the United win. Dude, honestly, hold on, Vinicius has support in Bellingham. He's trying to get around Ruben Diaz. It's actually very good defending by the Portuguese. Yeah, dude, honestly, that Wolves game, like the second half was absolutely brilliant. And I know it is just Wolves. Like, people are right to say it's just Wolves. But I don't care, man. That, like, I still think we played well. I think for most of the season, like, put that game aside, I think United is doing like right on par with, I think they're even a little bit exceeding expectations of what everybody thought they were going to do from the start of the season. And just because they've blown opportunities to be in a higher position they are now, everybody's like pissed off and has this overreaction. I'm just like, what do you actually expect? I'm like, majority of people thought United was going to finish bottom half of the table when the season started, and now we're in 6th, and it seems like, from what I see online at least, it seems like majority of people want Ruben out, which I just don't agree with at all. Like, people complaining about not having like a proper noticeable style of play or whatever. Oh my goodness, Jeremy Doku somehow still on the ball. Holland almost got in his way. Good defending. People were complaining about Ruben not getting results. He's starting to get results, and people are still complaining. You can only beat what's in front of you. I thought United played well in the second half. Yeah, and like Wolves, they are good. Like, there's gonna be more games like that West Ham game, 100%, or like the Fulham game, or the Everton game, or whatever. But I'm just happy that we found a little bit of consistency. And if we sign good players in January, I still don't expect us to finish in Champions League spots. But if we sign good players in January, like if we sign even just a center midfielder, one center mid and a left wing back, I think then maybe, yes, we could push for Champions League spots. Spencer, what's going on, man? 10 minutes gone. Nobody's scored in any of the games. The fuck? See, I had this feeling about the games today that they were going to be kind of dull. Wolves have dropped 43 points and it isn't even Christmas. Yikes. Yeah, like, usually there's teams like a Leeds, for example, who don't have like the greatest players, but at least like they work hard and they battle and they fight for everything. Wolves have shit players, and like really just from the first minute of the game, they just look like they've given up. They honestly look like they've given up on the entire season. Like, the way they give the ball away is like stuff that's so bad that your contract should be terminated. Like, for was it the first goal? My memory's fucked right now. The first goal was the one where Bruno slipped, right? Yeah. Where Casemiro presses that guy, and he actually has so long to get rid of it, but then he just takes the pressure from Casemiro, gives it away, and then not only Cunha plays a bad pass behind Bruno, these guys are walking back. Bruno's got enough time to get up, spin around, and finish. And still they haven't gotten back yet. Yo, David with the confetti in the chat, bro. I don't even know when you sent that. I just seen it now, bro. Absolute legend. And Barca fan says we got a goal, 1-0 Leverkusen. Can we confirm that? Because Barca fan loves to troll a bit. Yo, David, big shout out, man. Confetti for the Copenhagen dub today. They're going to make it to the knockout rounds, I believe. That's their second win in the Champions League, right? Wolves have 2 points, bro. GG's. Yeah, they're cooked. Like, the whole team shit. Leverkusen 1-0 is true. Who scored for them? Bruno own goal. Own goal off a corner? Oh my goodness. They're going to get their pants down this weekend. I'm pretty sure they're playing Arsenal at the Emirates. This is Wolves are. What if Wolves get their first win some way, somehow against Arsenal? Do you imagine? And then that's like that would be just certified Arsenal bottling it from then on. Oh, Doku skipping by. Tries to take the shot, blocked by Tchouaméni. Rodrigo going to try and counter those, brought down by Vardiol. I think he just gave a free kick. He has. Robert Andrich scored for Leverkusen. Dude, I've packed that guy in Ultimate Team so many times. Always discard. I predicted 2-0 Real Madrid. If guessed correctly, I'm going to crash out in a happy way. I think it's been a pretty even game so far. Like, it's been pretty end-to-end. I feel like City have looked a little bit better in possession, though. Oof, late challenge from O'Reilly on Valverde. That was gross. And Madrid just going to play on with Valverde still on the ground. They're just like, fuck it. Vinny Jr. in between two guys dispossessed. Donnarumma going to come out and grab this. You know, big up everybody who's up in the stream right now. If you haven't already, smash the like button on the stream, because the more likes in the stream, that's when we're going to see more goals. More likes brings more goals. I'm telling you, it's a true theory. That won't happen, but would be hilarious. Dude, you know what I was seeing a lot of? You've seen that shit about Ruben only having 12 wins in 12 months? Hold the phone. Vinicius skins him, cuts it back, screaming for a handball. Matias Nunez again. That's not a handball. Not a handball at all. Yeah, the 12 wins in 12 months thing is like such a bullshit stat. Because all those losses from last season are completely irrelevant, or should be completely irrelevant, because everybody knew that it was just that whole season was a write-off. Our team was shit. We were playing Harry Amas. Like, are you kidding me? Relying on fucking Garnacho and Hoyland. Phil, what's going on, man? I miss the old group format. I kind of like this one, to be honest. Because it's just we've seen a lot more better games. Oh, that's a gross tackle. Real Madrid winning a free kick. Rodrigo this time getting taken down by Nico Gonzalez, I believe. Praying that Garnacho scores against Arsenal. One 0 BVB. Dortmund 1-0. Even if they draw against Arsenal, which won't happen, some of the delusional fan base will still think they will win the league. Dude. Oh! Rudiger's header. Not too far off. If Arsenal don't win the league this year, they're never going to win the league. Like, they will never win it again. Guys, y'all think Arsenal's going to bottle it? 100%, bro. Bellingham spins out into traffic, plays it off Bernardo Silva out for a throw-in. Can we see a goal in this first half? I want to see like 2 goals in the first half. Such a good matchup. We want to see goals, though. Did Rasmus... Did I see Rasmus score 2 goals for Napoli? I did see that. Was it against Juventus, wasn't it? Or was it? I'm pretty sure it was against Juventus, wasn't it? I didn't actually see the game. I just saw a post about it. Bellingham, lovely. Ball out wide to Rodrigo. Vardiol. Not cleared well. Out to Vinny Jr. Oh, that's a foul on Holland. Speaking of Arsenal, I took Arsenal to win plus a clean sheet. No, I'm going to say 1-1 Carlos Forbes on the score sheet. 100%. Who scored for Dortmund? Guerresi? Brandt? PSG game still 0-0. Oh shit, Benfica 1-0. W. Rios. Class. I wonder if Ruben would want Rasmus and McTominay now. I mean, I imagine he still probably wouldn't want Rasmus. Like, I'm happy that he's doing it in the Serie A, but I still think he wouldn't be able to do it in the Prem. Like, even though he is doing well now, yeah, I just don't feel like he has the traits to really succeed in the Prem. McTominay, though, I don't know how Ruben would have thought about him because he never had him in the first place. So I feel like he would be somebody he'd like, in all honesty. And usually every manager loves McTominay. Pen for Leverkusen. Oh my goodness, dude. What is happening with Newcastle? Gamer's own goal now giving away a penalty. It's going to VAR. Prediction for the game for Madrid City. I'm sticking with my 1-1 prediction. I think this game's just going to be a dull 1-1. First half will end up probably being 0-0. And I'm actually like trying to jinx it because I want the opposite to happen. Oh my goodness, Bellingham goes flying in. Potential red card as well for Newcastle. O'Reilly actually had space in behind there, though. I don't know why Doko didn't give it to him. T.S. Nunez around Bellingham. Look at this run. Oh, stripped of the ball. Ref's in the way. Trying to play out of it. Ceballos literally was man-marked by the ref. Daniel Lowe, what's going on, my man? Good to see you up in here. Valverde, Rodrigo out wide. Is he going to take on O'Reilly? He's actually done a pretty decent job so far marking him, O'Reilly. Šeško is back? Confirmed? Dude, please tell me that's confirmed. But honestly, like when Šeško like fully comes back, like ready to start, who gets dropped? Because Mount, like, Mount is so good. You can't drop him. Cunha, I still feel like has to play, even though he hasn't necessarily like been super great. I still don't think he's been bad, but he definitely could be a lot better. Bruno, drop Bruno? That's insane. You can't drop Bruno. Damn, Arsenal 1-0. Who is it? Is it off a corner? Let me guess before I even look. I'm gonna say I don't even know the lineup. I'm gonna say it's Moreno. It was Madueke, I think. Sergio Ramos is coming to United. What is this, 2017? Is Ramos even still playing? Like, is he's still playing for that Mexican team? Now he's a free agent now. How old is Ramos? Dude, I don't even know how he is or how he's playing right now. Like, I'm sure he's well past it. But just simply because he's my favorite center back of all time, I take him at United. I would take Ramos, still the best Spanish defender even now. I mean, if we were getting away with playing Johnny Evans, you're telling me we couldn't have Sergio Ramos now? No pen for Leverkusen, actually a free kick for them, and no red card then. I heard Amorim is experimenting a 4-2-3-1 with Bruno at the 10. I like that personally. I haven't heard anything like that. I feel like Bruno, I actually don't think it's been that bad. Like the 3-4-3, if anything, I know still going forward we're struggling, but we were struggling going forward playing a fucking 4-3-3 under Ten Hag. Like, the biggest difference, honestly, for me just going from what we saw under Ten Hag to now is we are much, much better defensively. And I know people complain about, oh, he makes all these defensive substitutions, but when you look at, like, there's only like 2 actual attacking subs on the bench. It's usually freaking a Mount, and if you're going to count Kobe Mainu as an attacking sub, then Kobe Mainu. Look at this, Rodrigo. Oh my gosh, what a finish. Rodrigo's crazy. Holy shit, what a finish. Unbelievable. Who had their money on Real Madrid? Rodrigo has had a very good first half, and that is an elite finish. Oh my goodness. Okay, hopefully this opens this game up a little bit. I'm changing, we're going away from the 1-1 prediction. We're going to say 3-2. Bernardo Silva just gets bodied. That's such a nice finish. Yeah, Donnarumma definitely a little bit too close to the near post, but it's still a really good finish. J-Rem says L. Of course, Rodrigo breaks his 32-game streak without a goal against City. What? The midfield was open with even with 3 under Ten Hag. You know what else is funny too? I was like, one of the things why I defend Ruben is saying because the team's ass and like the squad's ass. And some people are trying to tell me that the squad's not ass and a lot of the players are quality. These are the same players, majority of them, that have been here for years. And that everybody was saying was ass under different managers. But now that it's Ruben, oh, now the players are actually good. Like, again, we're exactly where we should be. We have freaking Shaw playing as a center back. Do you think any of the teams above us are going to play Shaw as a center back? Or at all, for that matter? And yeah, give the guy credit. He's actually been doing well. But with the squad we have, I think we are exactly where we should be. I think every team above us has better squads than we do. And there's several teams below us that have better squads than we do. Dude, Ramos is 39. Like, do you think he could come in and do like a Thiago Silva type thing, though? Is that actually true that he's supposed to be coming to United, or is that just bullshit? Because don't troll me with that. Don't get my hopes up. City in 14th now. If they lose this one, they may have to win both of the remaining games and still may not get in the top 8. 2 wins would give them 16 points. May depend on goal differential. Newcastle was close to equalizing. Who are City's next 2 games against, though? I still don't think they're out of this game. They could easily turn this around. Dude, it's actually not bullshit. Apparently he is supposed to come to United. What the fuck? Sergio Ramos receives formal offer from Man United? Dude, that would be crazy. I'd take him. Yo, David with the money gun. Big up, David. David, bro, what are your thoughts on the Ramos to United? Are you taking him? I think we got to do a poll on that. Yeah, dude. Big W David in the chat, man. David's an absolute legend. Acting like a team with Shaw and Dallo are top 4 quality. Yeah, dude. Like, honestly. Like, let's be real. And you know what? I'm actually curious because I know there's a lot of Rashford lovers, and you know what? Like, there is still a little piece of me that loves Rashford as well. I just don't want him at United anymore. I still wish him, success, and I want him to do well when I see him play. Like, I loved watching him get the assist yesterday. That was a beautiful assist that he had for Cunha, or not Cunha, Koundé. Um, but who is actually better, Mbumo or Rashford? And I think everybody would say Mbumo. The next one I want to ask is who's better, Cunha or Rashford? Which I feel like could be more up for debate, but I'd still honestly say Cunha's better. Because, like, Cunha's worst performance, I think Rashford at his very, very best is better than Cunha. But if we're going to go on their average performance, Cunha's worst performance is the average Rashford performance, I feel like. Sergio Ramos is awesome. I'm taking him, yes, but not starting him, maybe on the bench. Yeah, I don't know about necessarily starting him either. And that's just such a weird, like, do we necessarily even really need defenders like that? Like, we have so many center backs or like people who can play center back, like your Shaw, what Shaw is doing now, or like Mizraoui, whatever. And you got Maguire, Martinez, Euro, Heaven, Delict, like just got so many. Which actually like a nice change of pace because I'm used to United just having like barely having 3 half decent center backs. Like, if you ever go back to the days where you had Smalling, Jones, Rojo, and Eric Bailly type players, like, I can't believe that was ever a thing. Cunha and Mbumo are way better, and they actually work hard defensively. That's what I'm saying. I have a strong theory that majority of the United fans that want Ruben out are just salty because he's getting rid of Rashford and Manu. City corner here. Can they get something? Cherky whipped in, headed down. Courtois, what are you doing, bro? He just gave them a goal. What the hell? Is that Onana in disguise? Are you Onana? Are you Onana? Are you Onana in disguise? What the hell? O'Reilly, sorry. I thought Vardio scored. He won the initial header. I think it went off his shin. Oh no, he just straight gave it right to him. He spilled it right in front of O'Reilly. There wasn't even a powerful header. That's criminal. I mean, at least we're seeing goals, though. That's so gross. Foul? Mbappe. Madrid bench is screaming for a foul. Remains 1-1. Goal stands. Nice Portugal shirt. Appreciate you, Daniel. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, actually. Guffey, what's going on, bro? I need somebody to translate that because I don't know what you're saying to me. Carlos Forbes scored a free kick, bro. I told you he would score. Dude, he's actually dirty. I hope he plays in the World Cup. Come on. We need to see another Madrid goal this half. We need a successful hate watch today. I didn't stream yesterday, but I did watch the games, and it was disappointing seeing Liverpool beat Inter, I'll be honest. Inter actually kind of looked really poor. Norgard got something to prove. He's cooking. Is Gyökeres playing right now? Can we actually see the Arsenal lineup? I want Norway to win the World Cup. Yeah, who's going to be like the dark horse of the tournament? Dude, like, call me crazy. Canada is making it out of the group stage. Even if they do get Italy in the group, we're going to get a crazy result. I can feel it. We're probably going to... Dude, I already forgot who was in the group. It was Italy, or most likely Italy. Switzerland, and who was the other team? Still 1-0 Arsenal. The goal didn't even count. Oh my goodness. I thought you said he scored a free kick. Oh, he's trolling me, dude. I didn't even realize it was Barca fan who said that. Dude, Barca fan, why do you always got to do that to me, bro? You have me hyped for a second. I didn't even realize that was you who said that. Norway, South Africa, Mexico, and Morocco. Yeah, Morocco's actually really good. Might take Holland to win the golden ball in the World Cup. Dude, why do I feel like Ronaldo is going to end up scoring like 5 goals in the group stage? And then Portugal are going to end up going out in the first round of the knockout rounds. Pro just said Sergio Ramos has a nice body shape. Pause? Oh, shit. Holland brought down by Rudiger. Ref not taking any interest in that. Kind of did look like he tackled him straight to the ground, but I don't know. Dude, who was the last team in Canada's group? I'm tripping. Qatar. Yeah, Qatar. They'll probably, you know what'll probably happen? They'll draw against Switzerland. They'll draw if it's Italy. They'll draw them, and then they'll end up losing to Qatar. Is this going to be a pen? These are the worst angles of this, too. Like, VAR is looking at it. We still haven't even seen a good angle of it yet. I mentioned it before. I want Bosnia instead of Italy. Dude, I'd prefer Bosnia as well. I was looking, like some TSN pundit stupid shit or whatever was talking about the potential of Canada playing against Italy. And I'm pretty sure the game would be in Toronto too, which would be pretty crazy because there's a lot of Italians in Toronto. I think they are going to give a penalty for this. But they were talking about how many Canadians would get into the Italy national team. And I'm like, honestly, 0. Maybe Alphonso Davies. Maybe. They were saying Jonathan David, which I'm sure you could make the argument for, but honestly, I'm taking someone like Skamaka over him. I don't think that's that crazy. But they were trying to say like Buchanan gets in. They were trying to say like Estacio gets in the midfield. They were trying to say Bombito. Like, are you what? What are you smoking to think Bombito makes it into any Italy defense ever? Like, are you serious? Even Italy's backup defense, Bombito wouldn't get in. One BVB Barca fan. I can't trust you anymore, bro. Every time you tell me a score, I'm just gonna assume it's bullshit. Holland versus Courtois. Can he redeem himself here? City have the chance to go up 2-1. Still a bit of little time in the first half. Sends them the wrong way, 2-1. Bro, we're having the most unsuccessful 8 watches. What's going on here? Rudiger, why do you have to do that stupid shit, man? Are you serious? And is it just me? Like, Rudiger, although, like, you know, fair play to him, you know, he's actually, like, been pretty good for Madrid, all things considered. But he just never seemed like a Real Madrid center back to me. Alphonso Davies is back. I saw that. Yeah, he came off the bench the other day. It's good to see because Canada, if they are going to get out of the group, they need everybody, especially him. Except don't let him take penalties. Holland thinks he's cold. I mean, going up 2-1 at the Bernabeu, I think you got to flex a little bit. Would you take Ole back in a recruitment role? His eye for talent was insane. Holland, Bellingham, Rice. Um, I wouldn't. I wouldn't necessarily mind it. I don't feel like Ruben would ever want that. Um, I don't know. I feel like Ole was definitely hard done by. But then again, Ole also bought Maguire for 80 million, so and Sancho. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, should have been 3-1. What a save. Double save from Courtois. Holy shit. The original one from Holland was insane. Gets back up quick, denies Cherky. Okay, we actually are getting a good game here. But at the same time, like, do you really have an eye for talent when you're talking about Holland, Bellingham, and Rice? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, everybody and their dog knew that those guys were going to be great players. I'm sure Ole knew about Holland a little bit earlier because he was working with them, but like Bellingham and Rice, like those are kind of givens. But I think Ole was hard done by, and I was disappointed that he never ended up winning a trophy at United. I'd still put him above in terms of the managers post Fergie. Favorite to least favorite. My favorite's Ruben. Ah, oh, no, my favorite's Mourinho. Then it's Ruben. I'm not counting the intern ones. It's got to be Mourinho, Ruben, Ten Hag, Moyes, Van Gaal. I don't know. I hated Van Gaal so much. Mr. Nice Guy, I appreciate the follow, man. Big up anybody who hits that follow button. Please do. And if you also, you should go over and subscribe to my YouTube because we are literally so close. 50 subs away from 12K on YouTube. The link in my TikTok bio, or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come over and join the YouTube family, man. We'd love to have you. Ten Hag is our worst manager post Fergie, by the way. But I mean, he won us 2 trophies. Like, honestly, if you put those aside, because like in terms of the football itself, you could be right. Because I was happier being a United fan under Ole than under Ten Hag, but we won 2 trophies under Ten Hag. So it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say that, you know what I mean? My list: Mourinho, Van Gaal, Ole, Ten Hag, Ruben last. Where does Moyes go in there? Dude, give me your list. Best to worst manager post Fergie. Random accounts to show us the gameplay, man. Bro, my shit's gonna get taken down in 2 seconds. I wish I could, though. Halftime anyway. 2-1 City. Honestly, they have been the better team in the first half. This City team's so good, man. That's why I know Arsenal's not going to win the league. They have their little questionable moments defensively, but they're probably just going to sign a better fullback, maybe a real right back in January. And I'm sure that'll help them. Statistically, Amorim is the worst, but I hate that statistic bullshit because it's not fair at all. Because he inherited the most toxic, the worst squad, like the worst group of players, and the most toxic group of players in United history. So all those games from last season, for real, shouldn't count towards his record. Because it doesn't matter if it was him or whoever. Everybody was losing those games. The team was shocking. Absolutely shocking. Not only was the team shocking, even you had to deal through so many injuries as well. What his record from the start of this season is his true record to me. That's the only record I want to hear about. I don't want to hear anything about last season. Last season was a joke. And none of that was his fault. It was literally Ten Hag's fault. And yeah, okay, maybe he could have played a different formation or done whatever, or kept Rashford and done things to help him maybe have a little bit of a better record and finish a little bit higher, but we still wouldn't have got European football. And in the long run, there was just no point of doing that because like there's not much difference between finishing fucking 10th as long as you're outside of relegation and your bottom half, all that shit's the same. Van Gaal is our best manager? Nah, bro, dude. That ball was so boring. The long balls to Fellaini. Like, the shit that everybody's talking about now that they don't like about how United's playing, that's exactly what they were doing under Van Gaal. Who got you Europa League in 2017? That was Mourinho. That wasn't Van Gaal. Ten Hag was pants for getting rid of De Gea and Ronaldo. Okay, I put Ruben above Ten Hag. Yeah, dude. Like, Ten Hag did some criminal things. Hala Madrid, what's going on, man? What app are you watching it on? I'm watching it on DAZN. Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell Rudiger was doing there on Holland. Rudiger's always doing some weird shit. Don't trust Dutch baldy managers. Bro, I never want any Dutch manager managing United again. Like, I know Van Nistelrooy was doing all right when he was in as an intern, but like Van Gaal, no. Ten Hag, no. I never want a Dutch manager to manage United ever again. I think Madrid can win if they sub on Mbappe. Do we actually know what the real injury is? Because somebody said that something with his foot, and somebody else said it was his knee and his finger. So I don't know what to believe. Not because of the football, but the amount of damage he's done with all the shit he bought and the negativity in the club. Wait, you're still talking about Ten Hag, right? Phil said Ole, Jose, Ruben, Van Gaal, Ten Hag, Moyes. Moyes last, eh? Do you think Moyes, like, there was ever a universe where Moyes turned it around a little bit? Because I still don't think, like, he would have been successful either way. But he was also kind of, like, just set up for failure. Because it was such an aging United squad. And the only players that he brought in were Mata and Fellaini. Who else came in under Moyes? I swear it was only them two. How is Mata and Fellaini gonna do anything for you, really? Danny, what's up, man? Unsuccessful hate watch currently. Benfica winning 2. Shake my head. Yeah, bro. I knew just that this whole week's been unsuccessful hate watches. Liverpool winning, City winning. I am a Sporting fan, and I know it's criminal, and like you gotta pick. You can't support Sporting, Benfica, Porto, or whatever. But I just like to see any Portuguese team doing well in Europe. If we're talking solely the Portuguese league, though, I'm Sporting all the way. Danny says Xabi out. I actually see that, and then I see him going to Liverpool. But apparently the Liverpool fans were singing Slot's name in the Inter game yesterday, so who knows what's actually going to happen there. Moyes needed to be back with money, and he wasn't. Yeah, bro, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, and Mata was like a decent player for us, but he was never as good as like what he was at Chelsea. Fellaini was one of those guys who could be dangerous for us, but it was like it just turned us into a team like just this long ball team, and yeah, it worked sometimes, but like that style of football was never gonna win us any leagues. CR7 Madrid with the love you so in the chat, man. Absolute goat. Appreciate you, bro. He says it's very, very unfortunate sequence, but it's individual performances. We will be back, though. Like, back in the second half, because I want to see a good second half here from Madrid. Please turn this around. How many minutes remaining? It's halftime right now, bro. If Man United can win against City, Madrid can. Dude, City fucking beat our ass. I don't know what we're talking about. Moyes bought you Juan Mata and Marouane Fellaini. Dude, I actually like. I kind of miss Fellaini. Like, I know he's old now, but if you take like Fellaini from when we bought him and put him into this team, like, why do I feel like he'd be really effective? Just put him right up front. Daniel says I like Sergio Ramos. Yeah, dude, we got to do a poll on that. Can we even do a TikTok poll? I don't know how to do polls on TikTok, honestly. But we'll do a YouTube poll. Classic GG, what's going on, man? Ramos deal tomorrow reactions. Bro, is this actually true? Like, how much is the truth to this? Because even if he just comes in and really doesn't even play any games, I've always wanted Ramos to play for United. Like, don't troll me. Bam, what's going on, man? It's halftime right now in the game. So according to you, McFred, Pereira, Lingard, Smalling, Jones was a better squad than Bruno, Ugarte, Manu, Yoro, etc. Whose team are we talking about? We're talking about Ole's team? Because you're just like purposely choosing the worst players in the team. Like you're not gonna name Rashford. You're not gonna name Pogba. You're not gonna name Cavani, Ronaldo. We're just gonna ignore those guys. We're gonna bring up Jones, Phil Jones. Come on, man. And Fred is better than Ugarte. I'd take Fred back in a heartbeat. Dude, you know who I would take in a fucking heartbeat? I mean, like, not anymore because he's freaking past it. I don't even know. Is he even still playing? Who's he playing for? Ander Herrera. We need an Ander Herrera regen in this team. Is Foden going to get 2+ shots, man? I would say yes, because I would assume Madrid are going to try and, like, go for it in the second half and, you know, might leave themselves exposed at the back a little bit. Wages for Ramos? Yeah, what would his wages actually look like? Because we can't be putting the guy on freaking Casemiro money. Like, that's just stupid. Ramos is an interim manager. Yeah, I saw a clip of, I think it was, who was it? It was Scholes and Nicky Butt, I'm pretty sure, talking about the idea of Roy Keane, if maybe not necessarily being the manager, but just being on the staff. Do you think that would actually be a good idea? Because, like, I think he would get, like, or hopefully he'd get the players acting right. But I feel like this new age of footballer isn't going to respond well to Roy Keane absolutely losing his shit at them. You know what I mean? I don't think that's going to make them better players. That's probably just going to make them shit themselves and play worse. His wages should be maximum 100K. Well, what was he on in this Mexican team? I'm like, why was he even playing for them in the first place? Are Madrid actually going to sub on Mbappe, though? Who else do they even have on their bench? I like this Mastantuno guy. Seen him play a couple times. It's actually crazy. I feel like Garcia is kind of useless. I want to see Endrick. Mastantuno is ass, bro. Dude, I've seen him play maybe 3 times, and each time I've seen him play, I thought he was good. Isn't he young, though? Like, he's not ass. Watch him just be like 30. I remember I'm pretty sure it was the first goal he scored for Madrid, and it was an absolute banger. He's 18? Yeah, I thought he was young. How is he ass? Yeah, Bam's saying he's good. Did we pay like 70 million for Casemiro? I thought it was more like 60, but maybe it was closer to 70. Overall, would you say that's a good deal? You know what I was thinking about yesterday too? Neymar was like, what, 220? Would you say the highest transfer of all time. Would you say that that transfer for PSG was actually worth it? Because obviously the end goal was winning the Champions League, which they never ended up doing with Neymar. So would you call that a failure then? Because 200 plus mil is crazy. Ronaldo GOAT forever. Appreciate the follow, man. Big up everybody who hits that follow button, is hitting the like button on the stream. Especially if you're a Madrid fan, man. Run the likes up on the stream. I guarantee you it will get Madrid back up into this game. And second half is about to start here. Players coming back out. Bam with the follow. Appreciate you, man. Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo. Easily Ronaldo. Do you notice that in left center back, Euro or I'm assuming you mean Mazraoui. Heaven or Delict, right? Heaven or Delict, central center back. Shaw, right center back, or Pitbull. Wait, what? What are you saying, bro? First off, usually it's Shaw left center back and Euro right center back. But I'm not actually really sure what you're trying to say to me right now. I'm not sure what you're getting at. I got 100 for Madrid to win. Is that from the start of the game, or is that a live bet? Daniel, appreciate you sharing the live, man. Always being a legend with that. You know, a player I haven't checked in on a while is Kolasinac. Got a result against Chelsea yesterday. Love that for him. Yeah, dude. There's so many like Arsenal players I just straight up forgot about. Like even Nicolas Pepe. Like Nicolas Pepe was the original Anthony. How will they use Sheshko and Xerxes? I kind of see Xerxes leaving in January, to be honest. Even though I still think he hasn't really been that bad when he's been playing this season. Wild Crocodile, I believe, bro. I believe Madrid can come back. You'd be a fool to count them out. All right, here we go. Second half about to start here. Mbappe is going to come off the bench and score a hat trick. I feel like they need more out of Vinny Jr. in this first half. I mean, sorry, the second half. The first half, I feel like only Rodrigo was doing anything. Rudiger's so dumb for giving away that penalty, though. I think Madrid's defense could be a lot better. I'm not completely sold on Asensio. And Rudiger, I think Rudiger is good, but he's just like kind of dumb at the same time though. Like he always does like that type of stupid shit he did to give away the penalty. Or he's doing some shit where he's just flying in on somebody for no reason. Bro, our entire backline is injured. Yeah, I know, but even like the fully fit defense, I'd still say like it's still the worst Madrid defense I've seen in my life. Not to say that it's bad, but I'm just saying like of how good it's been in the past. Like none of these guys are on the level of like a Ramos, Pepe, or Varane. Even just that era. Rudiger is kind of like a bad version of Pepe, I think. We need a Ramos. Apparently United's getting Ramos. Indeed, Vinny needs to step it up or off the pitch, simple. Name you haven't thought of in a while, Januzaj. Oh my goodness, bro. I'll never forget that game against Sunderland. 2-0 Arsenal. Oh my goodness. Such an unsuccessful hate watch today. Nani again? Dude, he's actually been tearing it up at Arsenal. Does he not, like, how many goals does he have for Arsenal? What's his GA for Arsenal this season? Pen to Newcastle? Oh my goodness. And it's only, this would be to make it 1-1 in that game? He isn't coming on if he didn't start Mbappe? But then why would he even just be on the bench? Like, surely, if he's on the bench, they were hoping to play him at some point. Dude, did Newcastle miss the 2-0 Benfica? Don't tell me Newcastle just missed the penalty. Shout out who's hitting the like button on TikTok, by the way. Doku into the box. Trying to get past two. Valverde closing him down. Dancing with it. Cross into the box. Rudiger heads it away. He's actually done well there. It's a good clearance. Vinny Jr. plays it in front of Rodrigo. Looking to settle it. Closed down by Vardio. Forced back. And given away. Yeah, we need to see some changes here from Madrid. Who do you actually want, like... How fit is Mbappe? Obviously, Mbappe is the easy answer, but who do you actually want to see bring on off the bench for Madrid? Who's going to change this game? I think they need Valverde, like, higher up. He's wasted at right back. Newcastle 1-1. It was a penalty. Voltemata, I'm guessing. Mbappe's there just to scare City. He's just there for the aura. Doku looking to take on Asensio. He's actually done well, trying to lay it off to Bernardo Silva. Couldn't get the shot off. Carreras going on a bit of a run here. Playing Vinny Jr. Cross, top of the box. Rodrigo thought about a shot. Plays it wide to Bellingham. Can Madrid get this back? Goes for a little chip, bro. Oh, my goodness. Oh, was the dink the move there, man? That's cheeky. Great opportunity for Madrid to equalize there. Lovely ball from Vinicius. Nice time ball. Tried to go for the chip. Honestly, I'm not opposed for him trying the chip there, because I feel like Donnarumma had his angles covered well. Game changer Goulet. What a bozo pen to give away. What a clown move. Gordon scored on the pen for Newcastle. Dude, I feel like if City make it 3-1, Madrid might be in trouble here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Cherokee onto his right foot. Shoots. Great save by Courtois. Literally went behind him to keep that out. From a deflection, too, off Asensio. And now Madrid coming the other way. Very end-to-end right now. Jude Bellingham. Wide to Rodrigo. Bellingham goes around him. Rodrigo onto his left foot. Fires. Nowhere near the net. I love your streams, Daniel. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who shows any type of love and support in the stream, man. You guys are all legends. Again, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button, please. Share the channel. We are so close to 12K subscribers on YouTube. I can taste it. If we could, honestly, if we could hit that before the new year, that'd be unreal, and I believe we can. Courtois is pretty good, yeah, dude. This was why I'm surprised he gave away that first goal to O'Reilly, man. Like how he spilled that wasn't even a powerful header. That guy said Puta Madrid. Kron the Don, bro. How long has it been, man? It's been time. How you been? How many Man United players would play for Madrid? I think I would honestly say maybe 2. I'll say Bruno and De Ligt. How does it taste, the 12K? Bro, it tastes good. It tastes sweet. Frank, bro, I don't see your last message. What was your last message? Your last message was please read my last message, bro. You just gotta comment it again, man. I can't scroll all the way up and find this. Been too long, dude? It has been, man. I feel like you and Jacob, you know, you've moved on to bigger and better things. I get it. Lovely ball over the top. Oh my goodness, man. Valverde just went flying in on Doku, and somehow he's gotten away from him. Dude, that was crazy. He just went straight Brexit tackle on him. I was in the jungle. Frank, I just like my brain just like glitched reading that. I can't even read it out loud. It's just this too much for me. But like I'm happy for you. I don't know what you want me to say. I know Troy wants Arsenal to win the league or Champions League. I just can't prove it, bro. I would rather cut both my arms and my legs off than see Arsenal win the league. Jacob up in here. He said, "I'll never move on, Troy." Bro, dude, we need to bring back the gaming streams, man. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately, and I've been thinking about maybe streaming that. But also, you know, the career mode will come back. Bro, I don't know if it's a glitch or what's going on, but this says there's like 1.6K people in the TikTok net right now, which is freaking crazy. But I feel like that might be a glitch. Pete's hard with the follow. Appreciate you, man. How you been, Troy? I've been good, man. I've been good. Can't complain, man. United's actually putting results together. It hasn't been fantastic, but it's been a lot more to smile about than last season, which is nice. Coming off the back of the Wolves game, I get to be happy this week. So I'm gonna enjoy. When United wins, it usually lines up for a good week for me. Because you know, I have a saying that all good things and all bad things happen at once. Right now, a lot of good things are happening at once. And I've been enjoying it. But I just gotta be prepared for when the bad things happen because I still believe, in terms of just United, there's still going to be many upsetting results this season. Level on points with Chelsea is really good in my opinion. Mine too, but apparently that's not good enough for a lot of people. Arsenal 3-0, says David. So what, it was Midweke twice? Don't tell me he's just scored a hat trick. Jacob says, if you make it big time, Troy, you gotta slide me a few bucks, bro. I'll slide you some. I'll slide you some Robux. Doku brought down, free kick. We need more FIFA 26 game mode. Yeah, dude, I want to do the career mode, and it will come, but I just want to do it at a time where I can be consistent, because like I don't want to like do it and then like abandon it type of thing. Because I usually want to get like through good. We got to get through a solid 3 seasons of a United career mode, and then a solid 3 seasons of a championship team, which will most likely be West Brom. And right now, West Brom need the casual fan at the wheel more than ever. It was Martinelli that scored. Jeez. You know, you guys don't necessarily have to moderate if you don't want to. But since I trust you guys and you're always up in the stream, I'm gonna make Daniel. This is just for TikTok. Daniel and David, I'm making you mods. If I can figure out how to do that. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Chance here for Madrid. Poor pass from Vinicius. Couldn't get it to Rodrigo. O'Reilly cleans it up. Yo, Vinicius might need to get taken off, man. Crocodile. I think what you were saying was right. Get him off. Or whoever said that. What realistic date for the career mode after Christmas? Not after. It'll be before Christmas. He says if he makes it big time, I'll go to my fridge, crack open a cold one, and sit on my own in complete silence while a tear runs my face and a dramatic music plays in my head as I mumble, he really did it. Kron, you're a funny guy, you know that? Has anybody ever told you that? Martinelli with 5 goals in 5 UCL games. You know, statistically, Martinelli might be doing better. I'd still rather have Cunha. $30 minutes left, Madrid. Come on. More than enough time to get this goal back. We want to see a win here, man. A draw is not even enough. I'll crack out something, that's for sure. Huh? Beg pardon? Swindon Town will win the treble. Oh my goodness, Doku, can he get away from him? Finds the shot. Good save by Courtois out for a City corner. Holy shit. Courtois really keeping Madrid in this right now, even though he's low-key at fault for why they're behind in the first place. West Brom 16th in the championship, by the way. We are washed. Playoffs looking more unlikely by the game, and the manager might be sacked soon, maybe. Bro, from what I've been seeing, I've been watching the games, but just seeing the results and shit. They're not getting playoffs at all, bro. They're absolutely shocking right now. They need me. They need me to save them from relegation. Benfica ripping Napoli apart, bro. I knew that was going to be a good game. I should honestly throw that on. Juventus 1-0. Was it the Canadian? Let's see. I'm still seeing 0-0. Oh no, it was the American, man. McKinney. Crazy. Gonna be a good night tonight as it stands. I'm happy with Arsenal. Mrs. happy with Dortmund. Cole, what's your prediction for the Arsenal Wolves game? Kron says, I think teams rush to sack managers too soon. Like United could have easily got rid of Ruben, but they stuck with him, and now they are seeing some results. Level on points with a good Chelsea team. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, like, really give Ruben. If Ruben finishes in Champions League spots, he's actually a miracle worker because this team's not good enough for to actually do that. And even just from the Wolves game, like people wouldn't even give Ruben credit for that. They're saying that like so many people are saying that the players won the game or whatever. I'm like, did you see the difference between the first half and the second half? And even Mason Mount said in a post-match interview that fucking like he didn't really say this, but he said it without saying it that Ruben pretty much like lost his mind at them. And rightly so. Arsenal will smash Wolves 4-5-0. But I feel like that's just like, yeah, no, you're probably right. Usually when I think things are just so obvious to seem like it's going to happen, I feel like that's when the opposite happens. So like I'm hoping Wolves could somehow manage to get a draw from it. But they're shit. Like they're shit. Normally I wouldn't really say just park the bus against Arsenal. Oof. But that's really all Wolves can do. Like literally put the whole team in the 18-yard box and never leave it. Mason Mount is a good footballer when he's healthy. Yeah, dude, I've been saying this, man. He's such a good player. Like I feel like Mount's actually got a lot of qualities Bruno has as well in terms of passing. Like Mount's a very good passer of the ball, but like if you put Mount's brain in Bruno's body, what a player that would be. Because then you wouldn't have to worry about injuries or any of that shit. I'll bet my house that won't happen. Wolves are absolutely ass. Dude, I feel like somebody actually is going to place a disgusting bet on that. What day is that? Is that Saturday or Sunday, that game? Vinicius putting pressure on Nunez. Forces him to play it out for a throw-in. Didn't trust playing it back to the keeper. It's crazy how you can look at this at one side, it's 1 loss in 9, and on the other side, it's 1 point against 10 men Everton and West Ham at home. Yeah, I know. Like, But at the same time, I feel like a lot of other teams can say this type of things as well. Like Chelsea against Leeds is essentially the same type of shit against what we did against West Ham. That's just as bad as a result. It's actually worse. Saturday at 12. Ooh. If United sorted the four across midfield, I think they'd be good. Like the wing backs and the CM needs work. Exactly, bro. And the fact that we even are in this position right now, and it just seems like so many United fans actually just want us to fail. Like, why not get behind the team? Why is this like? Why is everybody not getting behind the team and the manager right now? We have a real proper chance to potentially get back into the Champions League for next season, and people are just spreading so much hate and negativity and just kind of just praying. Honestly, a lot of like these fake United fans online are just praying for United's downfall so they can make this troll meme content about fucking Ruben Amorim and free Manu and all that bullshit. Juventus 2-0. You get back-to-back wins in the Champions League is good for them. They started off shaky. They started like even in the Serie A too. They've been pretty underwhelming from what I've seen. I haven't really heard a lot of talk about wingbacks, which is kind of annoying. Like I don't know why. I'll take Sergio Ramos. Don't get me wrong, but like, why am I not hearing like serious talks about wingbacks and central midfielders? Like, yeah, there's these little things floating around about Anderson and Wharton and Stiller or whatever, but like, I want to see this business actually done early and get these guys in as soon as possible. Because we've already thrown away points when, like, imagine if we had Lamens from the very start of the season. I feel like we have at least 5 extra points if we have Lamens at the start of the season. Jonathan David scored. Hey, Americans and Canadians get it on the score sheet. Ali, what's going on, bro? He says we miss Kylian Mbappe. Is he ever gonna get on? City making some subs here. Moosh, Reinders, Savinho. I think is Chouameni coming off? Good old Moosh. Real ones remember Moosh from my Ultimate Team earlier this season. Bro was doing work for me. He's injured, Mbappe, but he's still on the bench. Amorim has blood on his hands with Manu. Counter debates as free Manu really is shit. I like Manu, you know what I mean? Like I wish he could stay and I wish he could fit in the system. And I don't even really know why Ruben doesn't want to play him or start him anyway. But I was looking at a lot of the games from last season, and he was starting them last season, and we were also losing a lot of games. So maybe he, just from what he saw from him from last season, although I know he scored a big goal against Leon, but other than that, maybe just like maybe he's decided he's already given him his shot and he can't do what he needs him to do. But I'd still like to believe that Manu could turn that around and change his mind or whatever, because it's the same thing with Casemiro. Like Ruben dropped Casemiro right away, and now he's like basically solely relying on Casemiro to carry that midfield. As soon as Casemiro comes off, we're an absolute shambles. And imagine if we had think of it once we get literally a Casemiro, but with legs. Imagine how good we're gonna look. Yuka Salu. Yuka Salu, Ali Cho, and Moosh. 2-1 Newcastle. In training, that's why he's not playing. Do you think he is a bad... Like, we don't really know. Like, is he a bad bad in training? Like, does he have bad work rates, bad attitude? I don't know. Because like this is all just assumptions from us. Like I feel like that's just an easy assumption. That could very well be the reason. I saw like this little Instagram video of Dallo did for Puma a couple days ago. And I think somebody asked him like who has the most fines for United, and he said it was, or like this, he didn't say this for a fact, but he just said who he thought it was, that it was in Bumo. And for him being late for practice, which I don't want to see that. Because I really don't want to see Ruben and Bumo not have a good relationship. Because long term, if we actually are going to be successful, the main people who are going to carry us are in Bumo, Cunha, and Sheshko. Like once that front three really starts clicking, oh my goodness, it's gonna be deadly. I think Sheshko, Cunha, and Mbumo have made such a difference. And the goalkeeper, if you spend money on that mid four, you'd be sorted to get top four. I think so too, man. And the crazy thing, just Lamens alone has changed so much, and just like it just makes me even more in disgust of like I knew Onana and Bayender for that matter was single-handedly costing us games, but just from seeing Lamens just being able, he's not even that good, but he's just doing the basics of goalkeeping, and just how much of a difference that alone has made just makes me even more pissed off at those two, especially Onana. Dude, what's going on? Dortmund 2, Bodo Glimt 2. Bellingham, left-footed shot blocked. Valverde shot blocked. O'Reilly looking to clear this time. Launched away. And Doku fighting for this. Referee stops play. I don't know if it was because Doku brought him down or something else off the ball. Bodo scored. Mrs. ain't happy. Bro, your missus is a Dortmund fan? I like, where does this come from? That's gonna be a free kick, surely. I don't know if that was in the box. Valverde goes down. Referee pulling out a yellow for O'Reilly. Oh, she's German. Okay. That was definitely outside the box. Do I know who Steve Bracknell is? Yeah, it's that bald guy, right? What he does like those Sunday League videos. He's the guy who said, "I got a left back who smells like a brewery and a right back who's got half a Columbia up his nose." That actually sounds like my Sunday League team. PSG game still scoreless? Pro imported her, got her on web. Crazy. All right, can Madrid make something happen from this free kick? Went towards the near post, headed away. Is going to be chased down. Whipped back into the box. Or it's gone all the way out wide to Rodrigo on the left. Vardiel headed away. Valverde flicking it on. Madrid still in possession here. Oh, dangerous ball from Rodrigo. Was that Vinicius? Who was that? It was Vinicius. Couldn't put the header on target. Great ball again by Rodrigo. Anything good that's happening for Madrid has really been happening through Rodrigo. How's your team doing, Troy? We turned it around a little bit. We lost our last game in disgusting fashion. And, you know, that was disappointing. We've had a really up and down season. I think we're in fourth, right? We were in third, and I think we're in fourth now. But we need the top two get promoted and bottom two get relegated. I think we'll be safe from relegation, but we're trying to get promoted. But I don't think we're quite ready as a team to get promoted. Like we need better players. Endrick coming on. Troy, you need to give some Steve Bracknell treatment to the other players at Sagres? Bro, I will. Think you were playing the best team in your league last time I saw you? Yeah, bro. That game, we actually ended up winning. 2-1. Insane game, really. Like, such a big result for us. We were playing away. We had to go on a road trip. We had to drive 3 hours, like a little over 3 hours to the game. Ended up getting a 2-1 win and scored 2 beautiful goals. This guy on our team scored a Travella to win the game. It was freaking crazy. And then this last game we played, we ended up losing. So we're very up and down, very hit and miss. And we were also missing one of our best players, like our main goal scorer, or one of our main goal scorers. Frank, are you like, you gotta be AI, bro. Guy says, I think Ruben has to go, hasn't got a clue, mate. Always plays Onana and never drops him. Never gives Bailly a go. Absolute fraud. Like, are you like stuck between like two different... Oh my goodness, where Donnarumma coming out for it. Stuck in no man's land. It fell in Vinicius and he couldn't get it on target. Blasts it out of the stadium. Completely unmarked. Shins it over the bar. Damn. Bro, Spencer, we do need a right back. We need a right back. We need a center back so then I can play center mid. Because the midfield is just so bad. We have one guy who cooks in midfield. And then everybody else is just a straight liability. What is Rudiger doing, man? Why does he tackle like that? So unnecessary. Almost gives away a penalty, but it was just outside the box. "10 minutes, Madrid. What can you do here?" Boys, run the likes up. Especially if you're a Madrid fan on TikTok, run the likes up to 2K. I bet you Madrid get this equalized. Yeah, this is confirmed free kick just outside the area. Troy, do it in an English accent would do what? Ew. Shite free kick from Bernardo Silva. Oh, Rudiger giving it away. Nico Gonzalez, ball over the top, trying to find Moosh. Flicked on. Oh, never mind. That was Reinders. Moosh was running onto it. That was a crazy flick if he got on the end of that. Dude, I hate that we have to wait till Monday for United to play. That's so far away. And we don't play Monday again after that, do we? Oh, piss off. This isn't what I want. Hendrick? Could he be the hero? Slips. Got a little poke shot off. Blocked, and now Savinho. Ew, bro. Savinho is fucking wank. Do you think Napoli will buy Rasmus? Don't they have to buy Rasmus? I thought part of the deal was if they finish in Champions League spots, then they have to buy him. Which they should comfortably do that. Ooh! Hendrick, man. Would have been a huge goal for him. Palace City going to be a banging game this week. Chelsea Everton will be good. That screams Everton get a draw there. Liverpool Brighton. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're definitely going to be live for those games on Saturday. Sunderland Newcastle Sunday. Oh man. I forgot about that. That's going to be a banging game. Sunderland at home too. So United play on Monday, and then the next game is Sunday. There's only one game on the Sunday. Isn't United the only Boxing Day game too? It is 12 p.m. kickoff versus Newcastle. I like that. Yeah, the next few United games are actually late kickoffs, which I prefer because I don't like waking up at bullshit o'clock to watch them, especially watching them play like shit. Hala Madrid says sub off Rudiger now. Bro, they need to bring on someone who's going to score them a goal. Oh, that could have been a foul. Somehow he's still going. Oh, dude. Why did Endrick not play Brahim Diaz there? He had so much space to get a shot off, and he tries to do a little lob pass through the middle. Jude Bellingham, what is this AIDS I'm watching right now? Donnarumma coming out, punches it away. Nunez wins a free kick. Newcastle 2-2. Oh my goodness. Xhaka will definitely have a fight with someone on the Newcastle team. Free money bet. Xhaka red card in that game. Phil says, fuck Newcastle. I don't think there's going to be a lot of added time left. Probably about definitely less than 10 minutes in this game. I really don't see why there'd be any more than like 3 minutes out of time, but who knows? Bro says I'm waffling mush. I'm a bit of a funny geezer. So are you, pal. You're an absolute gem, mate. As you can see, my PFP, I've done some serious doom scrolling and seen things. Dude, I don't even know what your profile picture is. It's too small. Is that Berbatov? No. Yeah, I can't even see what it is. But I do agree with you, man. I feel like you've seen a lot of brain rot. What is wrong with this PSG? Dude, I really hope, like, Vitinha doesn't spend all of his prime years at PSG because it'd be such a waste. Like, imagine how good he would be in the Barcelona team. How much just said his bro just sub on Mbappe? I don't even understand why they even put him on the bench because clearly he's not fit enough to play. Chronic, you're making me short circuit with that brain rot, bro. Chill. Reinders. Ooh, lovely little fake there. Onto his left. Goes for the shot. It's blocked. Endrick trying to dribble out of trouble there. It's blocked out for a Man City corner. And they're going to take their sweet time taking this one. Ooh, if Reinders got out of that, that would have been disgusting. Bellingham under a bit of pressure. Oh, gosh. Bernardo Silva with a disgusting tackle right there. Madrid trying to gonna play on quick. He does get a yellow card, Bernardo Silva, and the referee is gonna stop play here and not let them go quick. Imagine United was bought by Saudi and have to play in their national team kits every away game. In Saudi national team kits? Honestly, if it means that we get a bag and we can buy whoever we want, so be it. Honestly, they should have sold the club to that Qatari guy or wherever he was from originally. Big buy. What's up, man? City winning the league. Talking about the Premier League or talking about Champions League? Like Newcastle? I kind of like Newcastle's green kit, to be honest. I think it looks pretty clean. What color kit would you like to see United have as like a third? Because they've had some nice ones, they've had some questionable ones. I love a black United kit. I would like to see them also kind of have a blue that's not like the dark, like the really really dark blue they've had in like previous years, but the kind of like a blue like from the '09 season, like that type of blue would be cool. The pink kit was cool. Never forget the PSG game. It's an iconic kit, really. Oof. Yeah, they put up 4 minutes out of time. We're already a minute 15 in. Black. Rodrigo clutch this like you did in 2022. Imagine a world where Man United still kept the green and yellow. They should do a proper green and yellow kit, third kit. That would be so nice. Oh, Vinicius shot blocked by his own player. Hala Madrid says, I think the final score will be 2-2. Well, they got 2 minutes left, and it's just gone out for a City goal kick, and Donnarumma is going to take his time grabbing this ball, I'm sure. I don't know how Man City come back from this. What do you mean, bro? They're winning. You mean Madrid? Remember the black one with the blue chest from 09-10? That one was clean as fuck. Do you mean the one that had like a V of the blue? Is that the one you're talking about? And the home one was like red with the black like that? I did like that one. That one reminds me of like Berbatov. Or like Nani. "30 seconds left. Vinicius Jr. poor ball into the box. Donnarumma launching it long. I think Madrid might be cooked here, boys. The PSG game ended 0-0. Is Dembele still injured? 2-2 final score in the Dortmund game. What about Benfica Napoli? What's going on right there? Full-time whistle. Madrid are cooked. Does Xavi Alonso make it to the end of the season? Hope you're staying dry and not working in the rain like Zabinho. Crazy. Dude, I was just talking about the Bays game, but you never know. I feel like Zabinho might be lurking. You know, Madrid didn't play good, but at least they had the shots on target. That's all that matters at the end of the day, right? Yeah, there's no Madrid miracles. Full time, City win 2-1, and honestly did deserve to win. This Madrid team kind of sucks. Like their midfield is just like a shadow of what it was. And like, yeah, Jude's good, but you can't. They haven't replaced Modric, Cruz, or Casemiro really. Madrid is bad with Alonso. He got no clue. But does he just need like some more actual time to implement his philosophy, or is he just going to be cooked from the very beginning? Because you don't get time as the Madrid manager. You don't get time as any manager really, but especially the Madrid manager. Ten Hag gang, what's going on? Not the shots on target, bro. It's the most important stat. This is a bad Madrid side. Look at Vinicius' face. Benfica end up winning 2-0. Carlo back after the World Cup. Dude, when is Zidane gonna come out of hiding? Xabi Alonso sacked by the players. They don't fight for the manager. Xabi Alonso fired. What's Madrid? Madrid second La Liga, 36 points. Barca first, 40. The magic has worn off for Girona in relegation. That's brutal. 7 attempts on target for City. 11 total attempts. That's why they won the game, because they got their shots on target. Sabinho was right. Real Madrid says that stings a little. Yeah, they just didn't. Man City honestly looked like the better team from the first whistle to the last. Like, Madrid had some moments, but defensively, a bit of a shambles. The manager market is crap at the moment. Yeah, who's even out there? That would realistically be a Madrid level manager. I think, you know what? They might just do a straight swap with Liverpool and get Arne Slot. CC says Chavi out. Nathan says L. What time is it? Oh, shit. Okay. We gotta go, but shout out to everybody who's up in the stream. If you haven't already, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. If you're watching on TikTok, join the YouTube family. We're so close to 12K subs. Shout out Jojo and Data with the rose and David with the confetti on the TikTok. Absolute legends. But yeah, I gotta bounce. You guys are all legends. Hope you have a brilliant rest of your night, and we will see you guys in the next stream. Peace. Dude, I don't even know if this is a glitch or whatever, but the numbers on this TikTok shit have been crazy right now in terms of people being in here.